Good morning. So with me today, I have Mr. Michael Phillips, and we're going to talk about cycling. So it's cycling on the avenue.
Yes.
So could you tell us, when did this start, cycling on the avenue?
This is our 7th year. Thanks for having me on this morning, of course.
Thanks for being here.
Really pleased to be here at the new TTT.
Definitely.
So we've been doing this for a while. This edition or this version of our cycling events has been going on. As I said, it's now the 7th year.
Right.
But I've been doing cycling events for more than 20 years now. So even when I was racing, I was also organizing events.
So you're a veteran in it then?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And I think the important thing that we realize, what we do is we provide inspiration and a target for people to, and a date and a time for people to train and look forward to and aspire to achieving something and goal setting. So that's what we're really about. So this stems from not only the race activities that we do, but for viewers that don't already know, we also close off the Diego Martin Highway every Sunday morning from 6 to 9 for the past 10 years for people to come out and exercise, run,
so that would explain everything.
Yeah, that's why traffic is diverted. And it's the first time in the history of the country and the Caribbean that it's now law that highway that part of the highway is blocked off from 6 to 9.
Law.
It is actually law now. So it went through the whole act of parliament and everything like that. So pretty proud about that.
That would describe why on Sunday mornings when I drive through Diego Martin, sometimes I see...
You have to be diverted.
Yeah, and I see a lot of cyclists. If I'm on foot, I see the cyclists.
Right.
And if I'm driving, then I have to go elsewhere.
Exactly. so one of the
now
things
it makes sense to me.
It does. So one of the things that sprung out of that is the sport of duathlon, which we're now adding for the first time to Beacon Cycling on the Avenue.
Okay.
So we're actually doing that in a schools format. So all of the kids that are coming there from ages 10 to 16 are representing their schools, and based on their placing, they actually get points, and we've set aside $8,000 in prize money to go towards the schools.
So it goes toward the school
The schools themselves.
Okay.
So there's one prize of $1,000 for school spirit.
All right.
And what we're doing is we're trying to help motivate the schools to get involved, get them more involved in getting their kids healthy, getting them involved in different types of activities. This is just one side of it that we ourselves are pushing that whole mindset. So not only is there going to be top international cycling, because we have cyclists for the main event that are coming in from the North America, Europe, of course the Caribbean, South America as well. People have become very accustomed to not only that but the entertainment. We have Shal Marshall who would be performing, and
there's
a whole time. Is the avenue? It has to be a buzz. It has to be it has to be drama. It has to be speed. It has to be everything. Yes. And we recognize that the fans that come there, we have people that are coming from kids right up to people in the late 80s, and many of these people have a long-standing history with the sport, and all the generations of different cyclists that would have represented Trinidad and Tobago. And what we try to do is to recognize all of them by the type of music that we choose and play. Gypsy is coming to do some extempo as well. So we have a little bit of everything. And what we do is we create a window for the entire the international cycling fraternity to see how we do things here in Trinidad and Tobago.
I see. So there's a little bit of sport, there's a lot of culture, there's inclusion in every way.
Exactly.
And that's really positive, and it's really good to know that you're including the youth in things, because again, the youth are the future, but the youth are the leaders of now as well, not just the future. So it's really good to know that the youth are being included, and it's not just veterans like yourself and the international athletes and stuff. It's really good to see something positive being done involving the youth. In regards to the cycling on the avenue, how do you enter? Is it open to the public, amateur cyclists, anything like that?
Oh, so that's a pretty good question, because that we do get that question. So with regards to the competition side, no, you have to be registered with the federation and in a category. So that's why we try to we create opportunities for all sides. So Sunday mornings is recreational, and hopefully through meeting people, through getting involved with clubs, eventually people may want or may not want to race. So we kind of have to cater for everyone. But this one is high-end competition. For the schools, that's where it's more entry level, because at 8 years old and so on, the kids are now trying these things out. And I think particularly for the kids and duathlon is the first time they're going to be competing at an event that is big, it's loud, it's not just the parents that are around, there are actually thousands of spectators there.
Okay, and quickly before we go, because we're tight on time. Could you just tell us when, where?
So it's October 10th.
Yes.
7 p.m. Peter Avenue in front of Mike's Bikes at my store.
Right.
And people could look for our event page on Facebook and for all the other updates that are going to be coming. Of course, they listen to our stations here because we'll be advertising here as well.
Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you for being here. Trinidad and Tobago, we will be back very soon. We're just going to take a little break and we'll be back with you shortly with much more. Thank you.